What up, dude? Welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl and Lions Nation Unite. It's your man, Curt Steele. Today is Wednesday, Hump Day, baby, November 30th, 2022. Damn, it's the last day of November. On deck for today's show, Coach Jones looks at how 6 Detroit Lions are top 10 in their position in early Pro Bowl voting. I ask, is Ben Johnson a head coaching candidate? And finally, LL gives an update on the current 2023 NFL draft positions. But before we get into all that, man, it's time to bring in the rest of the crew. Y'all know who it is. I just said his name, man. It's your favorite player from the Himalayas, Big Yak from Yak Town. What's up, man? It's LL Cool Tones. What's going on, my guy?
What's that, Proud Nation? And good morning.
Man, y'all know who it is. It's the boxing pride of Jackson, Michigan. Cooking up something in that squared circle. It's my man, who?
It's the Wolverine, Coach Mike Jones. What's going on, Lion fans?
Let's get this thing started
Right now.
Let's go.
It's Detroit Lions Talk, baby.
Welcome to Detroit.
Go ahead, Mike. Tell us about the Pro Bowl vote.
So, count them, 6 Lions players are listed in the top 10 so far in Pro Bowl voting for their position. Woo! 6 of them things. So let me go and name off those players. Frank Ragnow. We all know Frank the Tank. He's currently ranked 4th among centers. And now the next 5 were all either drafted or free agents brought in by Brad Holmes. And those are Aiden Hutchinson, who's currently ranked 6th among all defensive ends. Deshaun Elliott. Okay, Deshaun, currently ranked 7th among strong safeties. Kirby Joseph. Okay, rookie. Okay. Currently ranked 8th amongst free safeties. Penei Sewell, currently ranked 9th amongst offensive tackles. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, currently ranked 10th among wide receivers. And we all know how the wide receivers is feasting right now. It's feast famine in the wide receiver position. And Amon-Ra ain't no slouch, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that just leaves a good taste in your mouth when you come off a loss like we did on Thanksgiving. And then you're like, oh yeah, okay, I forgot we actually here. But you know what? It also, I'm on one last little thing, man. It also just makes me feel good to know that 5 of those 6 players were brought in by Brad Holmes, either drafted or free agent pickups by Brad Holmes. And that gives me confidence for the Lions moving forward in the future, man. But what y'all got to say about that? Woo, that's some news for you right there.
All right. Pro Bowl now is a different type of honor. Now it's a way for fans to honor the players that they think are the best players in the league. It's a kind of a popularity contest, but they did away with the game, so that's going away. But I like the fact that we're getting recognized nationally on the national stage in the early voting. I'm proud of those guys, man. Now, if you look at these 6 candidates, realistically, for me, I think we have about 3 guys that can realistically make 3 to 4 of them that can make it realistically for the Pro Bowl. I'll start first out with, I think Ragnow will be a lock for the Pro Bowl. This is play this year, him playing the whole season. I think he'll be in there. Then you look at St. Brown. I think St. Brown's another guy that can get in there. If he keeps playing like the way he's played, like he played on Thanksgiving, he'll be in there. And I think Hutchinson has a shot to make it.
Okay.
I think Hutchinson has a shot to make it. If you look at those guys, and on the outskirts, if he keeps having penalties, that's going to kind of lessen his chances, and that's Penei Sewell. He's been playing sloppy over the last few weeks, so getting some dumb penalties. So with those 3 guys, I think have a legitimate shot of making the Pro Bowl. What you got, LL?
I was going to comment on some of those guys. I thought, just as far as ranking go, I know it's voting wise, but I thought they was a little low. I know what you just said about Panay too, but he's still like either the best rated or one of the very best rated right tackles or tackles alone in his league. And some of them calls he getting, there's some phantom holding calls. Like some guys, they turn their body to get the call and stuff like that. So, get Panay. Well, number one, I hope they don't have. Cause I know you. I didn't even know that they was getting rid of the game. I remember them saying they was considering it. But I didn't know it was
Yeah, they
official or anything. But I don't.
yeah,
I
they
don't
get
want
rid
them
of
to
the
go. I
game.
don't want them to go and play anyway. I want them. If they could, I wish they could bring back like how they used to do in the '90s, the skills competition.
That's what they're
Yeah, yeah.
bringing back
A
is the
word,
skill.
a word.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see some of our guys in that, but not necessarily playing in the game because I don't want nobody to get hurt, and that game don't matter no more to nobody anyway, which is sad. But get Panay in there. I thought Amarash should be a little bit higher, but if it's if he's ninth in the league, that's still pretty impressive. It's like Coach Mike said, that's the new revolution now
Mhm.
is wide receiver. So that's dope. But if he be ninth in the NFC, we got to do a little bit better. We need to get him on in there. And Ragnow. And I would like to see our other two. I would like to see our two rookies make it. Aiden Hutchinson and Kirby Joseph. That'd be a big deal. And I
Yep.
would like to. Y'all should ask Miss Val about Kirby Joseph possibly making the Pro Bowl. On what today?
I'm gonna ask
Today
her that
in
damn
the gold
question.
members meeting or
Yeah,
on Freestyle Friday.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know
It's
what?
one of those things, man. It's a popularity contest, like you said, because this is fan voting, but just to see these guys get recognized, what I'm saying, by fans around the league, because it's not just Lions fans that are voting for this. And the way that the Lions played, and we'll talk about this in my segment about how they play on national TV, especially the offense. That's some big things, you know what I'm saying? That was their biggest audience was against Buffalo. That was the highest rated game, like I said yesterday, 31.6 million of CBS the whole season. So,
Right.
and we stood tall. The offense went toe to toe with those cats. So
And
I'm
we could have
liking
won that month.
with Amara what he did out there, and Frank the Tank, or I can call him Big Bang Frank because he got that big contract. I like what they did. What else you got, Coach Jones?
Yeah, I was gonna say Deshaun Elliott is the biggest surprise to me, man.
That's dope. That's dope.
And that's cool, man. Like Deshaun Elliott ranked 7th among strong safeties. That's big time right there. That's big time because that's a free agent pickup.
He been laying the lumber all the season though. He
has.
he been light some cats up. Yeah. But it is. I like that. Actually, I'm in favor of the Lions holding on to him next year. I think playing 3 safeties would be good for the Lions. You can look at what that brings, because you can put Deshaun Elliott at kind of that Viper role where you kind of that small linebacker, big safety type of deal. You can put him in the box, and that run support would be nasty because you can let Tracy Walker and Kirby Joseph roam the secondary, man. That man, what?
So you want to take out a linebacker and put in a safety. So you want to run kind of a 4-2-5.
Yeah. I would do that.
I got you.
I would do that. Man,
that's kind of what we've been doing anyway.
Yeah, that seatbelt gang would be they be locking them down, man. Hey, man, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Thank you for joining us right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. Now we've got to hear from you. Now it's time for the family discussion topic for today. Okay, we ask you, how many of these guys will make the Pro Bowl this year? LL and Coach Mike, I gave you my 3. How many of these guys do you think will make the Pro Bowl this year? You ain't gotta tell me who. Just how many do you think out of the 6?
Out of 6?
Yep.
I'm out of 6. I'm gonna say like maybe we might get somebody. Maybe one of the people that's in there now might not make it, but somebody else might make it. Just because all the starters ain't gonna go anywhere or whatever. You know how it go. Like all the starters in the Pro Bowl. I mean the Super Bowl anyway. So all of that, if people get hurt, there's gonna be alternates.
So you're saying all 6 will make? You're saying 6 will make it?
Yeah, by default, some way, some kind of way.
All right, Coach John, what you got?
Since now it's strictly fan voting, I think we get 4 in.
4 in? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So again, the family discussion topic for today is how many Lions will make the Pro Bowl? So answer in the comment section of the video. You know, I love to hear from you guys. And thank you for everyone who commented on yesterday's videos. We appreciate it. And you know how we do it later on in the show. We'll have 6 of those comments featured on the show. Hey, you know what it is. It's holiday time, baby. So go on over to fanatics.com. That link's in the description, and get some Lions gear, some Michigan gear, whatever gear of your favorite team or your favorite loved ones right there at fanatics.com. A portion of the proceeds from that link go to help us grow the content right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Hang out with us over on Lions Nation Unite. It's the ultimate virtual hangout for Detroit Lions fans. Go over and check out what Mike Kimber is doing over there. I had a chance to talk with him yesterday. He's doing some big things over there on LNU. Check out his articles over there and the videos he's putting out. And you can go check out Dose of Dion, Rad, everything King's always posted on there. So all your favorite Detroit Lions content creators are right there in Lions Nation Unite. And while you're over there, hit up Lions Nation Unite shop or LNUshop.com to get yourself some game day gear. Get the real, baby, not the fake. That's on Facebook right there at LNUshop.com. Hang out with us on Detroit Lions on the Prowl.com and get yourself some Prowl Nation gear at Lions on the Prowl shop.com. Man, Big Ten championship game this Saturday. If you want to represent for both teams that you love, the Wolverines and the Lions, Coach Jones will hook you up over at wolverlion.com. He got all types of gear over there with that. People who are Wolverines on Saturday and Lions on Sunday. So go to wolverlion.com and Coach Jones got you, baby. You want to help the fight against cancer. I don't know why you wouldn't. Get yourself some Roar Up gear. My man, Big Lion Man, or Aaron Latimer, however you want to call him, he has that gear. The link's in the description below, and the proceeds from those sales of those items go to help the American Cancer Society of Michigan. So go ahead and do your part in the fight against cancer. So we paid some bills, man. And now it's time to get into the rest of the content for the show. I saw this over on Lions Wire. There's some head coaching buzz around the NFL for Lions first-year offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson. And I'm like, what? That's kind of soon. But let's take a look at what was kind of said, because I kind of dug deeper than what the article on Lions Wire said, because it was an actual article that was quoted on there by national NFL writer and analyst Jason Lockenfora. Now, he wrote an article over there on Washington Post about the buzz around the NFL on how good of a coach the 36-year-old first-year offensive coordinator Ben Johnson is, and how he could be considered for an open head coaching position this year.
Oh, hell no.
And here is the deal. It's not coming from national buzz. He's getting word of mouth buzz around coaching circles, just how good he is. The young offensive coordinator, they're talking about what he's doing, his route concepts, the blocking concepts he has in the running game. They're saying that he is doing an excellent job. Now, he's now getting some national buzz because of how the Lions played on Thanksgiving. You know, that was his national coming out party. The Lions offense performance on Thanksgiving is helping his cause, because they went toe-to-toe with a Super Bowl contender and only lost on a last-second field goal. The offense, they went toe-to-toe with Buffalo. Even though we know they had their starting secondary, we know they missed some of their edge rushers, but that interior defensive line was intact for the Buffalo Bills, but they went toe-to-toe with those cats. Now, I think myself, I agree with you, Coach Jones. I think it's a little early for head coaching buzz for this young fella. But here's who they're comparing what the Lions offense is looking like. They're comparing his scheme to Mike McDaniels down there in Miami, or what Sean McVay's system looks like out in LA, with the type of route concepts and the ingenuity that he puts into his offense. So, but again, I say it's still a little early for me. I say let him win some key games in Detroit before we crown him the next big thing in the NFL, because how are you the next big head coaching buzz, but you ain't won nothing? Your team hasn't won anything yet, and this is your first year being an offensive coordinator. Now, he has proved to be an innovator in the offense, because he was the big reason why the offense changed last year for the Detroit Lions. And, you know, he went from that passing game coordinator, tight end coach, and he really changed how the Lions offense looked last year. and he's putting his footprint all over the Lions offense this year, and they're ranking a lot higher than they did last year, especially in the run game. You look how high we're rated in the run game this year. I'm liking what Ben Johnson is doing, but I would like to see some more W's before I say, hey, man, you the next big thing, and we should offer you a head coaching position. All right, LL, what you got, man? Head coaching buzz for Ben Johnson.
Good for him, man. He's doing a good job. I don't know, though. And that's on Thanksgiving, Day, I forget which one of them said it, but they, in so many words, they basically said he's calling Sean McVay's offense. So I don't. Hopefully, they wasn't doing that to discredit him. I don't know how accurate that is or whatever it is. So, but I know you said he uses some elements from that offense. So
yeah, whatever.
Good for Ben Johnson. Though. I want him to stay around, but of course, that's selfish of me. So whatever opportunity presents itself for him, go ahead and take it. But and not to cast any shadow of doubt on him. But how lots of people get named offensive geniuses or whatever in the hell. You look out in Oakland or in Las Vegas and things like that, and it's like, what the hell is going on? But it's a lot of people. But people figure that he's gonna get things figured out. But shout out to Ben Johnson, he's doing a great job here. Turn around the offensive, or turn around the run game. Him and our guy, my guy, Frank Haley, right? I make sure I'm saying it right this time. Hank Fraley.
Hank Fraley.
Hank Fraley. My apologies, Hank Fraley. Him and Hank Fraley. So, but I don't, I want them two to stay around because I feel like if he go, then he gonna bring Hank Fraley with him, and
Yeah. What you got? War the Lion.
Yeah, man. You know what? I mean, I understand why, because everybody in the NFL is looking for the next best thing. New hottest best thing. Getting young, innovative coordinators is what is going. Pump your brakes though, man. Pump your brakes. Because Ben Johnson, you know what? You look at Nick Sirianni, and he did get that job with him, you know what I'm saying? So, but you know what, Ben Johnson, I don't even know what his contract is. I was trying to find where this contract is, man. But man, it's premature. It's premature. He has had success, and I will admit that the Lions' offense in that Thanksgiving game on the big stage looked more fluent. It looked like there was less negative plays than usual coming from Detroit. A lot of times on national stage, we go through dry spells or we just don't do nothing right. And it looked like he was calling a good game, man. A good game plan was put together. So, I understand where it's coming from, but at the same time, man, y'all need to pump your brakes, man, and leave our coaches alone. How come every time a coach do something good in Detroit, all of a sudden he in the national spotlight and everybody want to know about him? Like, leave us, man. Can we have something, please? Can we build? Can we have something? We just trying to build, or we just want something.
Yeah, we can never have nothing nice. Hey, man, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, please. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're on the march to 4K. If you haven't done so already, what you waiting for? You keep coming back for this content, so go ahead and click the subscribe button. Get on this bus, Gus. Get on this train, Wayne. Get on this ride, Clyde, and join us. Join Prowl Nation right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumor. And then hit the subscribe button. It's free. It's free. If you need more free, it's free 99 and 50 free cents. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, to the mic, the big time player from the Himalayas, your auntie's favorite. You hear them calling him LL, my man LL Cool Tune, to talk about the NFL draft positions right now as they stand in the league.
Well, y'all, like I've been saying, I'm looking at the draft right after last year's draft. So, but highly talked about topic is our pick that we get from the Rams, and how we'll have, however many picks in the first 60 or first 100 or whatever it is. So, just going to talk about our draft position in the first two rounds. So, we all know that the misfortune that has befallen the Los Angeles Rams. I'm not going to go into heavy details, but their pick currently is number 3, and it's highly believed. Just and some of the just on some of the sports shows and things that they looked ahead at the schedule and they might end up with the second pick. Houston, they feel probably is going to lose out, so we might end up with number 2 pick. And currently, our pick that we've worked so hard for is number 13. So we'll probably end up with number 2 and maybe a top 15 pick, right, in the first round. Second round, our own pick is number 44. I thought that was a little off, like how we be picking. Oh, no, because that makes sense because we be picking our pick is 13. So that makes sense. Yeah. But our pick is 44. And our pick from the TJ Hockenson trade is number 62. Mm-hmm. So we could possibly have one, let's say 15, 44, and 62. Lots of good things we could do with those picks. Maybe trade around, trade back, trade up. We can do whatever we want to do in this draft pretty much. Any player that we want to target, just about we may be able to have. So that's just an update on our current draft position. What do you guys think about that?
All right, brother. With the way the Rams stars are dropping like flies, the injuries, man, I can see the Lions getting that pick, man. Number 2, that came with that Stafford trade. To be honest with you, they lose another game, they're going to be eliminated from the playoff contention. They already pretty much are. But with that being said, I think they start shutting down everybody for the rest of the season. Like you said off camera, you might be surprised if, another big name on that defense might just, they might just shut them down. You know what I'm saying? With a big toe injury or a pinky toe injury. So I think, to be honest with you, I think in the long term, in the short term, the Rams won that trade because they won the Super Bowl last year with Matthew Stafford. In the long term, what we're getting from that trade, the Lions are winning that trade because you look at it. Who do we get this year with that pick? We got Jameson Williams, who could be a long-term threat for the Detroit Lions. I'm liking what we're doing with that. I think the Lions will be picking around that middle of the draft. If we finish strong the rest of this season, we could be finishing up in anywhere between 15 to 16 to 20. You know what I'm saying? Depends on how the Lions play down the finish. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. A lot of draft capital, what we can do with all those picks. And LA, do us a favor, dog. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy, man. Go ahead, sit everybody else down, man. You know what I'm saying? Have some of the Water Boys playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Bring out Bobby Boucher, man. The one before he got mad. What you got? What you got?
Yeah, they basically is sitting everybody down. But you know what? I like it, man. And you know what, Kurt, to piggyback off what you said, man, it's exactly what the trade was supposed to be. The Rams win in 2021, but the Lions win on the back end. That's what it was. That's what the Rams have been trying to do for the last few years. They ain't been worried about no draft picks. They've been trying to win now, and we'll let the other team win with the whatever. So it's panning out perfectly. Now, did I think that the Lions pick would be later in the draft than the Rams pick? Hell no, man. Ain't nobody think that. But that pick might, I think Will Anderson is going to get picked first. So that leaves us with Bryce Young, and I'm Bryce a Bus right here at wolverlion.com.
Hey, Will Anderson will go number 1?
Yeah.
Nah, they tied a cousin Houston.
I think
I can't think of his name. Davis Mills, my bad.
Davis Mills, giraffe. Him and Nate Peterson from the Bears, they got the longest necks in the league.
And I also want to add the Dolphins lost their first round pick for tampering in that Tom Brady mess. So I don't know wherever they land, but every pick after that, of course, would be one pick ahead. So
right. Definitely. So whoever is who has I believe the first pick in the draft will get that pick. I do believe.
Yeah, I think
really?
it'll cycle back down. No.
It just goes away.
It just goes away.
Oh, okay.
It just goes away. Yeah, it just goes away.
That's
all right. Hey, man, thank you guys for checking us out right here on Detroit Lions and the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. Make sure you follow us on your favorite social media platforms, man. And of course, you know today is Wednesday. That means tomorrow is Thursdays, man, over on LL's Instagram page, man. So go make sure you check that out, man. And follow us on your favorite social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. But, tomorrow, make sure you tune in for Thursdays, baby, right there on LS Instagram page. Now it's time for us to zip our lip and see what you had to say about yesterday's show. It's time for the comment cards, baby, on this hump day. First up, we got Scott Smith saying Houston did awesome. I truly believe Hutch is still being slowed greatly by that pulled groin muscle because he never looked quite right all game long. So it was great to see Houston show and ball out. By the way, Austin Bryant either better get his head right or he needs to go because he isn't showing the heart of a lion. Woo-wee! Boy, he come with that fire. Scott Smith. Thanks for the comment, brother.
Yeah, Austin Bryant looked a whole lot better last season. We on Top Dog 100 says, I think Houston has the potential to be a major contributor. I look forward to seeing how they use his skill set for the remainder of the season. We may not need to splurge that Rams pick on Will Anderson if this guy pans out. Hope we go DT, LB, or trade down and go CB or cornerback. There's is there really a Thirsty Thursday?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
There's not a Thirsty Thursday.
Yes, the hell it is. I've been over there on Thursday. I've been on
You like that every day, though. There's no particular day.
King SJ says.
Shout out to the ladies that make Thursdays whatever they are to these guys. And thanks for coming. My apologies, Mike.
Oh, yeah, for sure. King SJ says, Houston, you are the problem. Your next target, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, man. And we bring that pain, bring that intensity, be electric. Come on, let's go get them.
All right. First, new to the comments. I haven't talked to this guy before. Same with Scott Smith. Darren Brooks says the Lions need a hybrid like James Houston. Thinks with a hybrid. Hutch on one side and Houston on the other side of the field, causing havoc. Although always thought James used to have the talent playing the NFL. Just watching these clips, the boy can ball. Of course, man. If you go down, I talked about this yesterday. Go check out his college tapes down there in Florida, and you see the change he had when he went to Jackson State, and they changed his position from linebacker to outside linebacker, defensive end.
Yeah. Welcome to the comment cards. If I'm not mistaken. Human being. They say they can't double team Hutch and Houston, so he is already causing a huge problem for the offense, for the offensive blocking assignment. They both need to be on the field to apply constant pressure. Yes, I agree. I want to see him on the field more, just to see how that dynamic goes.
Yeah. Terry Hoffman says, is he new to the show?
I believe he is.
All right, what up, Terry? What's going on? He says he or she, because he says he needs to start the rest of the season as a hybrid DN linebacker, move all over. He was awesome on his first start. Yes, he was, man. And we got a plethora of people, man, that fit that mold. Yeah, man, I'm liking it. I'm liking how the Lions are looking, man. But if you like this content, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I mean, share the video with all your friends, all of them, even if they don't even like the Lions. Just let them watch it. Help us get this content out to more Lions fans and non-Lions fans. Do your thing, man. What you got up next, Curt?
All right, now it's time for everyone else's favorite segment. It's time for dessert with your man Curt, brought to you by Delightful Bites, custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. If you like how they look, you'll love how they taste. Go over to the Facebook link in the description and grab yourself some Delightful Bites. If you don't do the Facebook thing, go over to TikTok and Instagram, type in Delightful Bites in the search engine on those apps and see all that beautiful dessert footage. Delightful Bites, get your cookie on. Speaking of James Houston was nominated for Week 12 NFL Rookie of the Week. So go over to NFL.com and vote for your boy, James Houston, the problem, and get that dude that award, man. If we get him the award this week, that'll be back-to-back weeks. Hutchinson last week, we get Houston this week, and we'll be rolling. You know how we do it, man, right here for the Detroit Lions. So go ahead, man. Congratulations to James Houston for being nominated for NFL Week 12 Rookie of the Week. And that's your dessert with your man Curt, brought to you by Delightful Bites. Delightful Bites, Get your cookie on. Let's take a quick walk on over to that wall of fame, baby. First up, we got Rich Bean, Timmy Birch, Sage Roberts, Bob Korowski, and Dan Spanos in their bronze members. And silver members, we got my man Cap Ice Cold, Henry Wallace, John Martin, and Kirkland Pratt for our silver members today. And today, gold members, 3 p.m. You know what time it is. It's time for your gold members meeting. We got Mr. Reliable Michael Huck, Justin the D, North End Ken, Mr. Michael Lewis, Lady Lano of Douchebagia, my man, Paul Jarose, the jazzy one, and the doctor, Dr. Detroit. He is always in. To become a member of the Wall of Fame, click that join now button in the description. Now it is time for final thoughts for today's show. My man, my mellow, get on the mic because you know you eat jello. LL, what you got, my man?
Have a great Wednesday. Find you some dollar conies. Don't have a bad day at work. Don't think about Thirsty Thursdays. And don't hit me up talking about, hey, where's the stuff for Thirsty Thursday? It's just on the story, man. I just share pictures of things that I like every day. So not just Thursdays. Tuesdays is a good day too, though.
Okay. Whatever he said, man, he lying. But you know what? We can rest assured that the Lions franchise is in good hands. And I'm talking about with Brad Holmes. The guy is doing wonders. Even though he goes through his criticism for certain picks, and then those picks wind up doing what they're doing, man. So just everybody pump your brakes, man. And this has all been a build for 2023 to be our year, and it's looking like it, man. It's looking like it, and I'm just excited to be on this bandwagon, man. To be on this train. I've been on this bandwagon since the '90s, bro. Hey, I'm glad. I'm happy. It's about to pay off.
Yeah, man. For me, it's Wednesday, man. Hump day, baby. Now, you know what I'm saying, today is your Gold Members meeting, so make sure you check the community tab for the link for the meeting. But as far as, you know, today, make sure you know what I'm saying, take your day and have a productive day and don't ruin nobody else's day. You know what I'm saying? Have a great day. Be productive. If you're getting overwhelmed at work, take a step back, get refocused, and ask for help if you need it, because asking for help is a sign of strength and not weakness. As far as the Lions are concerned, I like where we're going. And I'm not giving up on this season yet. So I want to see what we're going to do in these last few weeks of the season, man. And it's going to be funny or fun seeing the Lions play some meaningful games in December, starting this week. So, hey, let's look forward to that, man. But, of course, man, I hope everyone had a great holiday. Shout out to my nephew, Michael. He went back home yesterday, man. I enjoy having family in. But, you know, back in the studio, you know what I'm saying? And we doing our thing. But we know what you ate today, man. If you had dollar conies, if you had yourself some Arby's or McDonald's or whatever you eating, we're not sponsored by any of them, but, you know, whatever you have for lunch, man, get this napkin. Wipe them crumbs off your face, man. Finish your drink and get back to work, baby. And whatever you're doing in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For the fellas, LL and Coach Mike, this is Curt Steele, and we holla at you real soon. We love you, Jim.